How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with some more Historic Brawl. Now to say my win rate has been tanking recently, and as a result, I did what any self-respecting Magic the Gathering player would do when their win rate starts to tank. I started net decking. That's the plan for today. Recently, MDG Goldfish has actually started keeping track of historic Brawl decks, and according to their metagame page, this is the most popular deck in the historic Brawl format. Gotta fix my mouse. There we go. I will keep this. So, this is Sméagol Helpful Guide. It's a Golgari Lands deck. I don't know how good it is. I don't know if it's even somewhat decent. I played against it a bunch, but I've never found it particularly oppressive. But there's always a chance that I just hit the wrong matchup at the wrong time, right? Like, that's a thing. So I wanted to try out metagame page to see if a deck like from there actually was decent. If our opponent concedes, like that's good, man. So the deck was anonymously posted, so I don't know whose it is. I will put a link to the article where you can find the deck list. I had to change it up a bit because I was missing like 2 lands, so I just swapped them out for basics. And I think I was missing one of the Wrens. The small Wren, not big Wren. So it is a little bit different, but it's essentially a metagame deck. And I don't know why this deck is apparently the most popular deck in the format. Like, Nazgul are good, and if you get a hand with them every time, I can imagine that would be somewhat decent. But I don't know. I'm exposing myself here, as it's not with my ear to the ground as far as the format goes, right? Like, clearly there's something going on here. So it's a lands deck, right? That's what the title says. He helps you put lands on the battlefield. Is the ideal just to cast a bunch? To just cast a bunch of powerful cards and go from there? Draw a bunch of cards with Gitrogs and Nazguls and Sméagol and see how far you can get? We are really good at drawing Nazgul. Why couldn't I draw this mini Nazgul whenever I was playing Nazgul, huh? I mean, I am playing Nazgul now, but like the deck I built around Nazgul, the Orzhov one, I couldn't find a Nazgul to save my life. And this deck with Sméagol has had Nazgul in every hand. Am I unaware of things? I'm pretty sure you could have 9 of these. Yeah. So there's only 9. Yeah, we've consistently drawn at least 2 every hand. Dude, where's my deck? I don't know, man. I don't know. Have you met my Nazgul? That one will be our Ring Bearer. Yeah, I guess Fabled Passage. It's our 5th land drop, but we don't really need land where we're going. We're here to hurt Mr. Bombadil, and nothing will stop us from doing that. Draw a card, discard. You drew a card, opponent. You have to discard. Then there's the rules, as one might say. A couple colors off. One in particular being red. Rude opponent. I will just make more Nazgul. I don't understand what you are lacking about the situation. That one. Go for it. Titania. You're getting the boot. I think I did this wrong. I think I'm supposed to cast Sméagol. I think Sméagol ramps me, and that's why it's good. Maybe next turn I'll have the time. If I draw another black source, I will definitely cast me a Sméagol. Otherwise, I'm casting Journey to Eternity. Opponent? Are you indestructible? You are indestructible. Well, what am I to do now? Opponent? Are they going to show off the instant speed removal? Does Bombadil carry that stuff? Swinging with the boys. Don't want to discard Nissa. The Apocalypse is really good, I guess. That's probably the worst. Ashaya. Rude. Did that thing have Death Touch? I guess it did. I guess it did. I need to mass reanimate. Or a way to sacrifice a creature? They kept a Shia, I could have. Opponent. Not like this. Not like this. Nazgul? I will only cast Nazgul this game, I think. I think that's where we're at. That one. This is our fourth Nazgul. And look at all those Nazgul. I do appreciate Mr. Bombadil allowing us to cast our Nazgul over and over again. That's very nice of him. Lifelink. It's a good ability. I need another black source. I don't know if I played this right. Which is weird, because generally I think I'm a fairly competent Magic the Gathering player. Like, intuitively, if you know the deck, you can figure out what's happening, and this is just a land stick, right? Like, there shouldn't be much mystery involved. Well, our plan has not worked out great. But I have a backup plan for improving our win rate, but the net decking has not achieved the results that we've desired yet. We'll go into game 2. Maybe we'll get some different results, you know? Because in any experiment, it's about iteration that determines whether or not the results can be considered sound, right? You do it once and you get bad results, you don't really know if the results are based on what you hypothesized or if they're based on some external factor that caused a breakdown in the process. So we'll do a game 2, at the very minimum. Up against Mire. Mire is a much more familiar commander to me. This is a terrible hand. This is okay. About to say, Anonymous, who put this deck together, must be a fan of Ixalan. I can approve. Ixalan was a good set. We want a black source. We got Gitrog, Horror of Jav. We're gonna go Sméagol. Sméagol and then probably Invasion, or do we want to get Tracker down first? I don't know. We actually can't get down Invasion, so we will go Tracker first. Although we should have. You see, this is why I don't play well-constructed decks most of the time. If you play well-constructed decks most of the time, you have to think about what you're doing, and that's like, that's not cool. Why would you ever do that? To gain some life, okay. Black. We're setting up blood money, I think. Getting a free Sméagol trigger. Our opponent lets us. Thank you, opponent. Make it a land. Being of your in a step, if you died this turn, ring tempts you whenever the ring tempts you. Okay, that's why the deck is good. Just good ramp. It's just good ramp. Ouch. 4 damage, some soldiers. How will I ever survive this? Take action. We want our commander back. That is something I do desire. It's a flyy boy. I think we start with a Shia. Proliferate is cool. Just not where we're at the moment. We want to build the bigger team, I think. With a non-token creature. You do seek a land and put onto the battlefield. Okay, so we can do that at some point. Rude. I like that guy. He was cool. Opponent? Reach will come a long way here, I think. No permanent will gain counters. Submit 0. Submit 0. The deck is doing things. We just need to put counters on things. Pyrite Sanctum will make this worthwhile. Rude. Sneaky Reach. I was hoping for Sneaky Reach. You know, Sneaky Reach is cool. GG opponent. The power of the lands. It got there in the end. Very good. Very good. Our win rate has increased by 1, which may seem insignificant, but you know, every little bit helps. We're going to do a game 3. Our experiment is not over in the art of net decking. I don't know. I don't really have anything against net decking. I don't know. I feel like it's a bit different between like a historic brawl type format, where it's more of a casual format, and like a standard modern-ish format, right? Like in standard and modern, if you want, because it's more competitive, I suppose would be a better way of thinking about it. Pretty much everybody's net decking. When you do it in like a format like this, you kind of want to give credit to the creator of the deck more often, right? Because the decks are bigger, they're more unique, and like I don't know, it's when you play it, it's not because you have to play it because it's the best deck in the format. You play it because it interests you, right? Like the reason for playing the deck is different. So the procedure for how you address the net decking question is a little bit different, I think. But regardless, yeah. So far I'm liking the deck. I think it's pretty interesting. I'm not quite sure what to make of it fully yet. Getting your upkeep the ring tempts you. Just lost my phone. Oh. I guess I'll kill a token. A fair trade opponent. My ring bearer, he's blue. We'll draw a card. Play an Nazgul. Yeah, you can still be my ring bearer. Hey, we gotta play our tower too. No attack. I want to Ghost Quarter the second white source, but I'm a little hesitant. Yeah, because then they can just play a what is that actually? An Idyllic Gorge. Ooh. Trade opponent. We draw a green source, we get to flip an Itlimoc. We don't. That's fine too. Luris. Gods. That one. We want to land, so I guess we go Excavator to play our land. We're only allowed to get basics. So we're still a little stuck on black, but next turn we can flip an Itlimoc and we'll be soaring in the green. It will. It won't actually be next turn. Like, we'll play the Itlimoc. It'll flip, but we won't have access to the mana for another turn, so that'll be a little bit... eh. Sporeweaver Spider has proven his worth today. That one. Yes. So we're gonna play our Itlimoc. And then get our Death Toucher back down. Get another Black Source. This deck is very color intensive. It's working out so far, but there are certainly things that I'm worried about. Rude. I think I'm just gonna look like that. Ouch. She's big. God. I forgot about that. She is big. She was bigger because she gained +3 power from the attack triggers. I did not notice that. Well, even the best deck in the format can't save you from your own punts, can it? Either way, if you guys enjoyed, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.